So with our oral commenters, I will just call on your name and go ahead with your 3-minute comment to share with the committee. So first, I'd like to call on Russell Lehmann. Welcome, Russell.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So my name is Russell Lehmann. I'm a motivational speaker and spoken word poet with the platform of autism and mental health. I happen to have autism myself. I'd like to just offer my brief comments on the shock treatment at the Judge Rotenberg Center. As somebody who's been inpatient in psychiatric wards 3 times in my life and has always left worse off than when I entered due to very traumatic experiences, this hits close to home for me. This school advertises its behavior modification program as safe and effective and backed by science. But the science is that the graduated electronic decelerator, GED, the shock devices they use, they produce, when they give a shock, they produce 90 milliamps of electricity. That lasts 2 seconds. 90 milliamps. That's the strongest device they have. Now, cattle prod produces 10 milliamps for just a fraction of a second. The ones on humans, 90 milliamps, 2 seconds. My first experience in a psych ward was age 12. Stayed there for 5 weeks. They used to tackle kids from behind if they were just wandering down the hallway. I remember one time my mom came to visit and I started crying because I was so happy to see her. And they pulled us apart because they thought she was enabling me. They told her to leave. My mom leaves. I start running down the hallway. In the back of my head, I'm like, they're going to tackle me. They're going to tackle me. It's just that was so traumatic. And that hurts to this day. It's like when we traumatize these kids, these young adults, if we're not just doing it in the moment, that lasts a lifetime. It has a ripple effect. Now, thankfully, I never even got close to these GED devices. And some of the traumatic experiences that occurred in these hospitals, sure, they might have helped my OCD. They might have helped my depression, my obsession, my autism. But at what cost in the long run? Because now I associate that improvement with traumatic experiences, and that takes a hell of a lot of work to heal. It really does. So my question is, what are we going to do about this? I know my time's coming to a close. I just want to end it with, I've been looking at some of the drawings from these kids at the Rotenberg Center. There's drawings that these kids draw, and they're just heartbreaking. It looks like something out of the Spanish Inquisition. What are we doing? Are we just talking the talk? Are we actually going to take some action behind this? I know it's up to the FDA at this point, but, let's actually act on our sincerity of helping individuals with autism and developmental disabilities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Russell, for sharing those comments. Can we have a comment from Martine?
Hi, my name is Martine Salage. I'm the alternate representative to the committee from the Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA. I'm here because our representative, Dr. Tiffany Farchione, was not able to attend. I did review the public comments, and I wanted just to acknowledge specifically Russell Lehmann's oral comments about concerns about the Judge Rotenberg Center and the use of electrical stimulation devices. I know that this issue is working its way through the courts, and I don't have any specific updates today, but I am taking notes and will be bringing back any comments, including Russell Lehmann's comments, to the agency. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Martine.